driving and driving through the highways of Alaska, picking up my friend, close to my client. Out here in Alyeska. Yeah, it's a vibe out here. Beautiful out here. Yo, peace to the family. I don't know how well y'all can hear me. I was thinking about uploading this to my Acedamisfit YouTube page, bro. I thought I'd open up the YouTube more to like talking videos. Life is cool, man. I was thinking about becoming, bro, and like identity, and sometimes it's weird to think about it sometimes. Cause I've always been multi-dimensional, right? I feel like I can play different roles. Like I was never one of those people that just lock into an identity and like that's them for the rest of their life. Like I've always had multiple identities I could play, you know. I feel like I could be the scientist, the healer, the artist, creative, the marketer, entrepreneur. I've been the salesman before. Been the teacher. Like there's just so many different roles I could play, and sometimes I have a hard time when I'm trying to build something. It's like I feel too scattered sometimes. Like there'll be multiple routes I could go, multiple ideas that I feel like I'm capable of doing. Or I know that I'm capable of doing, and then that's when the identity feels like fragmented. Because, I admire those people who they make one page, one social media, and they just focus on that social media. And like, this is what they do. They're like, oh, I run Facebook ads. That's it. Like, that's it. I'm just a music artist. So people just have their page, and I'm a music artist. That's it. But I've been more than just that. Like, I've been more than just one thing. I'm a big fan of anime, spirituality. I like different areas. And sometimes you want to share more of yourself and not just feel locked into one identity. So, I've created different pages and trying to put this part of myself here and then other part of myself there. And it just feels too fragmented. And it's easier to manage like one page or one username. So I'm making this video, maybe other people relate and they feel stuck in one identity. For the longest time I just went by acedamisfit online. That was it. I started my page and I just dropped music. That's all people knew about me. Like he just do that. It has those deep raps, therapeutic poetry. But I had so much more behind the scenes I was doing and talking about. I felt like I didn't want to dilute the page by adding all that other stuff in. But now I'm at this point where, I want to integrate more of myself instead of, having all these different pages. Acedamisfit. I still resonate with the name, with the vibe. Even though I'm not like super solely focused on music, I'm passionate about music. Like I don't like when people like, is it a hobby for you? Like I don't like, no, like this is expression for like this. My soul feel like it needs to do this. Like I get what they're saying. Like, oh, are you making full-time money off of music? I'm like, that's not what they asked. They're like, it's a hobby. I'm like, a hobby feels like it's a watered down. Like, oh, I just like to dibble and dabble in this little hobby. Like, no, bro. I put my heart into the art. You know what I'm saying? So I'm passionate about what I've written. When I do write, when I do record a song that hits me, that comes from the heart, comes from the spirit. But I'm also building other things beyond just, music. of a brand, we must evolve. You know, so I figure I should start sharing more of myself. You know, I want to put it on this page. See what you guys think. If y'all want more content of me just talking, going through life, yeah, just trying to make some authentic videos. I never really share too much about myself to people that have just followed me on for acedamisfit or just for songs. But I do want to expand. And yeah. So sometimes it's about integration. Even though you might be multidimensional like myself, sometimes it's good to just integrate your identities. Because you're always evolving in life. You're always growing and getting to the next level. Or, I mean, you might be fucking up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've definitely been in that space, just for like just messing things up. But it's always about the bounce back and, you know, who you are becoming and really reflecting on that. So that's what I'm gonna leave y'all with: reflecting on your identity, finding clarity in it, and healing. You know, that's a big one. All about expression, authenticity, healing, that type of vibe. I didn't put my glasses on. Hold on, I can't even read that sign. No parking, loading zone. Okay, I'm going to the right. World-renowned resort, Alyeska of Alaska. I would give y'all a tour, but I'm not going inside, so yeah. But yeah, that's the message of the day. Let me text my guy, let him know I'm actually outside. I'm also a driver, another identity. Shoot. Yeah, this world, man. Maybe that's why that's why I still resonate with the name. I don't feel like I fit in into one box, bro. Never really did. Ace the misfit, bro. But I'm still building. I still feel like I haven't built something sustainable yet, you know. So that's gonna take time. It's gonna take consistency to keep building, keep going, and just refining on the way. It's easy to get caught up in overthinking what you're doing, who you are, what you're becoming, or who you want to become. You know, finding the things that you're interested in. And it's part of the process. And sometimes you got to trust the process. Sometimes you got to try a bunch of different things. Don't get caught up in just not do nothing. You got to try different things, figure out what style is your style, what's your taste, what you like to do, what excites you, what lights you up, you know. That's what it's about. And then building from there. But yeah, I'm still vibing, still coming out with music videos, and just we working, we figuring things out, moving through life. I just wanted to give y'all this update. Peace, and share some love to anyone tapping into this video. Peace, love, light, and you know, stay true to you. Go within, or you might find yourself without. We in different times right now. It'd be crazy outside, but we got to keep going. Gen Z, you know what I'm saying? Gen Z, you know, anybody, millennials, all y'all. Gen X always complaining they getting left out, so I'm gonna just throw that in there. All right, peace.